Okay guys, hello, how there, how are you guys doing? So today I'm going to I have already solved the problem, so I'm going to break it down for you guys. So the problem was that you have to again and again send messages, follow up messages as a freelance, as a real estate person, and that is quite time consuming, to be honest. So that is the problem. Let me just write it over here. Real estate problem number 5. I've already solved the 4 problems. If you don't know about them, I'll leave them in the description so that you can always go and review them, how I solved those problems. So it the problem is fol- following, or you can say follow up emails. Like I've used emails, you can use anything. By anything I mean you can use Telegram, WhatsApp, or whichever social media platform you are using. You can use that to send that follow-up messages. And with this, let's see. Okay, now let's talk about like how this thing is going to benefit the individual upfront. Well, firstly, it saves time and effort, and you never miss a lead. Or if it is like in the when you are doing cold emailing, cold DM, and you're trying to outreach people and whom you do not know, so at that moment you have to send the follow-up. So by sending the follow-ups, I mean, uh, after 2 to 3 days you have to check in that did you receive my message, or we talked on this thing, so are you even interested in it? If not, I can show you some other things as well. So that is what I'm trying to say. So with this, you never miss a lead. If that is a potential lead, if that is a very serious potential buyer or individual or client, so you never miss him like this. And it is smart and personalized emails. You can also detect if that individual has replied to you or not. It has centralized tracking. It is a scalable system. Professionalism and consistency, well, it is a compulsion. Who knows, man? And just think of how much value it provides. It could help the sales team close more deals by staying on top of the leads, increase response rates with well timed smart follow ups. Well, those follow ups, they are quite, you know, they're not going to be generic, they're going to be personalized as per your preference. And it also frees you to focus on real conversions instead of administration tasks. It also builds trust and credibility because you always have follow up on time. Essentially, it is like having an AI powered assistant working 24/7. And the best thing is, it works same for 10 leads or 10,000 leads at a moment. So it is every day it is going to check if an individual has replied to you or not, and it is going to notify you if he has not replied. So it is going to notify you that he has not replied, and is going to keep on generating follow-ups, maximum 4 follow-ups. Or well, obviously you can do that tweaks according to your own self. So there you have it, the whole system, the whole automation which I built. There it is. So let me just break it down for you guys just from the beginning. So I've used over here this schedule trigger. What this trigger is going to do, it is going to trigger every day in the morning, in the night, or it is going to trigger every day. So what, how is that going to benefit? Like it's just going to check in if someone has replied, if you have any new leads added to the table. So it is just going to keep on doing the messages. And then what it is going to do over here, it is going to get the rows, get the data from get the data from the file in which you have added your leads and tables. Now it is going to check the status, like it is going to see if these things are met or not. Well, this is the table which I made just for the sake of uh, you know just for you guys so that you could understand this. These are all like not the exact genuine information you can see already. So there you have it. There are some columns over here and different data is in there. So but as you can see over here, json dot status, by status I mean this status, it must be cold, new lead status, warm, not closed, or closed. So I over here I set it to it must not be equal to closed. If it is not equal to closed, then that is true and that's going to go up. It also must be less than, and here I have used the, you can this is a timestamp. For those of you who don't know timestamp, a timestamp is a particular stamp at every moment, and this thing is going to be used because we are using a number, and number it is less than. So this is how you set up a timestamp. You can copy, I will give you the template and you can copy as per your own preference. Here you have it, the follow-up count. This is the one follow-up count. Like by follow-up count I mean how many times it we have already contacted that individual for the same very like follow-ups. Here we have JSON status. It must also not be equal to not closed. By closed I mean we have secured that lead, and by not closed we mean we have lost that this lead. Okay, now we are going to keep this toggle open. Now it is going to give us an output, uh, and as you can see over here I've used switch. It is going to send different things down to different down path if the follow-up is 0, if the follow-up number, like if it is the first follow-up, if it is second follow-up, if it is a third, and accordingly yes, or fourth. So this is over here, these are different paths they're going to take. And over here this AI agent, well, you can see the system prompt which I have written over here. This is the system prompt which I have written. Okay, and sign off as real estate agency. PS, this is the first email of the 3 email sequence, so be mindful of keeping things in order. So it should be like, this is the first one in order, the second one in order, the third one in order. Have you received our previous messages, and something like that. We have given these as input. Our data from these leads over here, we have just added them over there. So now let's just go and just like this I've made all these three AI agents over here, like four AI agents over here for different follow-up messages. Next, what they're going to do, they're going to create a draft. Well, but I don't want, like, you can also send a message like this, and you can send a message, but I want a draft. I don't want to send a message, so that is upon you. The subject is going to be given to us by this AI agent over here. Let me see. Yes, it has given us a subject, so the subject is going to be given to us by this AI agent. And the email type is text. Definitely the message, the body over here, it is also given to us by this AI agent over here, so we don't have to stress it. The draft has been created successfully, or rather you can say the message has been sent successfully. Now we have to update these rows over here so that we could know that the message was sent and it is everything is being kept in check. So everything must is going to be same. Replied no, because we have not checked it already up till now. And as for as this follow-up count is concerned, we are going to add the data from the follow-up count, and we're just going to add +1. We're just going to add +1, so that would make it 4. And now the last contacted, I've used the $now command, and I've set the format to date only, and this and that. Rest we are going to add next follow-up, like when are we going to follow up the next time. So now we have used over here now, and plus 2 days, that would give us 2. So today is 30th, so it is after adding 2 days it is 2. This is how it is going to work, and it comes quite in handy. and it is quite worth it, man. So that then we will see if we have any message regarding that. We are going to get many, or we can get one message. If five messages from the past, here I have written a fixed email, like this is my email, so which I'm trying to use over here just for the sake of testing and just for the sake of examples. Unread emails only, and received after. I have written over received after now, because by now what I mean that the last contacted time was this format. Okay, so this is going to be helpful to us in that regard. Okay, just I guess so that here we should not be using this. We should go to the side panel, the first one, like the last contacted. After that, we have to check, don't we? Let me just remove it and correct this thing. Well, it is always good to test your things beforehand. So now we are good to find. Now if we have to wait for 2 days to check if that individual has sent us any reply, it can be minutes, hours, seconds. Just for the sake of understanding, I'm using seconds. Then I've used this. If the get messages field gives an output, if it exists, then it is going to give uh, us true, and we are going to update the rows accordingly. So we are going to say yes, he has replied, and just because id was found over there, we are going to put it as closed. And the next thing what we are going to do is let me just add the next follow up. No, now I will say no need, because he has replied to us and the deal is closed. Follow up count, it is going to give us the same follow up count, and rest we are good to go. Now then we have to send a message. What are we going to send? The subject is going to be that this individual has replied to your follow up messages. What he has replied, this is his message id, or you can search by email. Obviously we're going to test this thing complete thing, and we're going to understand it completely, so let's leave it till then. But if anything does not exist, if the message does not exist, then if it is equal to 4, that means if 4 follow messages have been sent, then that is enough. Let's edit it, is greater than or equal to 4. What is the issue over here? Let me just debug it. Mm, okay, let me just see. And follow up count. Now it must work well. Okay, let's open it and let's see if it works. Well, it won't, because nothing is there. Oh, it is working. It brought back the data from behind. Okay, we're going to check it, don't worry. So then what will happen is the data, it is going to send a message to me saying that this individual Sarah Khan did not reply to your messages, and this is subject. And what I'm going to do over here is Sarah Khan unfortunately did not reply, so I have updated CRM with not closed, and the last email has been sent. After sending the email, I waited for 2 days, and she did not reply. That individual did not reply, and with this we are going to update the this thing over here. We are going to also uh, say over here no need, and this is fine. Follow up count, yes, everything is fine, not close. Okay, now we are good to go. Now I can show you how to debug this thing, like how this thing actually works. Okay, now let's see. Now we are going, let me just edit this stuff. Okay, no, and let me just do some little tweaks rather. Okay. mm, let's use it 0 and 2, and let's use over here 1. Okay, now last contacted, it is going to do like this. Let me share it like that way. Okay, okay, now we are good to go. Now we are going to test this complete workflow. Let me just open my Gmail so that we can see it's sending the messages live. Okay, rather we have to change this account. Let me just do it. Okay, man, whatsoever the case is, we are going to go over here. We're just going to go to our Gmail, and I'm going to show you how this thing is going to send us messages. You can see this is the final one. Now the workflow is working, as you can see over here. Everything is going so smooth. So yes, it has worked. Let me see. Okay, sorry for that. It was like I guess so that my OPI credentials were out, so I just connected my other crop chat model. So with this, now we are going to execute it again. Let's see if it works. Okay, it is working perfectly. It has sent one message. Let me see. Okay, it has sent a message. Rather, it was false. Over here, the false by what I mean is that if it is okay, only then it is supposed to send a message. Oh, fine. Let's see our Google Sheets over here. Mm, this thing, okay, fine. These two have been updated. These have been updated. Okay, now this thing. Now let's check the inbox. Rather, it was drafts, wasn't it? Let me check the drafts. Okay, now we are inside my draft. Let me check. Hi Ali, I hope you're well. Okay, time limited. Yes, it is. It was the second one. Yes, it is working perfectly. Yes, it is.
Well, with this, I guess we are now good to go, and this is how you can make automation for a real estate agency to send follow-up emails, follow-up messages, just to keep the everything check in. So, if you want this model, you can just comment me, and I will soon enough upload a video to give you this chat model, this template, it for free. That is of course. So, just subscribe for more.